Here I am. I've got the fortunate pleasure to be chatting to Mike Cooper, financial planner and also wealth coach. And we've had such a great opportunity to work together, Mike, over the last 6 weeks or so, and doing some consulting work on growing your financial planning business and also your wealth coaching and consulting business, and also getting you on stage and really helping you get your whole speaker game going on. And I got to say, Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you, seeing the results that you've achieved so quickly. You're obviously a high achiever, and having the opportunity to just have this quick chat to you. Love to hear, what's the experience been like actually hiring a consultant and really doing this form of training?
Yeah, look, it's been, Trev, it's been awesome.
Thanks,
the reality is, I saw you present once, and instantly when I saw you on stage, I thought there's so much I can learn from this guy.
Great.
Felt really comfortable with you. It was almost like I knew you from a past life almost. You're that easy to get on with. And I think you were on stage for probably about 20-30 minutes, and I got so much from the material you delivered. I thought we need to connect and work with each other. But from that point, I couldn't have imagined, forecast, or even predicted the growth that I've had. As an athlete, I've always known that the best thing you could do is have a coach.
Sure.
Clearly not all coaches are made equal, and you've really delivered on or surpassed whatever I imagined was possible for myself, let alone from someone else coming in externally.
Great, thank you so much. And like I said, Mike, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I really hope we get to work together for a long time. I know I've definitely got my goals and vision of what I want us to do together. And I wanted to talk on one point very quickly, is you just on Friday, I think it was, spoke at the IDTA conference and spoke to, how many people was it?
I think it was about 180 registered. 180
registered people, and we put a great talk, you put a great talk together and took some good advice from me, and we got our enrollment process really tightened up. Tell us, what you got out of that, and more than anything, let's have a chat about those forms that you got sitting on the table there.
Yeah, sure. Look, I guess before we get onto the forms, I'll start with how we got to getting the forms filled in. And the content and the structure, and obviously reviewing the process that you walked me through was amazing. But I think there's two key things. I'll go with three actually. Three things.
Go with three.
Okay, 10
go
if you
three.
Want. I'll give you three. The first thing was on the morning of the presentation. I got a text message from him, and that was more than I could ever have imagined. Just to have someone in your corner and have that support there. It's like a little kid running out onto the soccer field, and he's got his dad here going, "Come on, mate, you can do it." It felt like that. I read that message, and instant calm came over me. And I didn't need to look for the audience for acknowledgement and acceptance, because I had it from a mentor. Yeah. And he's probably, I held in quite high regard. So that was great. That was number one. Number two, you just might be yourself. Everything you've done has got you to here. And the authenticity that came through, I think, resulted in really phenomenal results.
Wow, that's great.
And thirdly, something I've never been able to do was an enrollment, or I could probably pitch a concept really well, or talk about a plan really well, and come up with strategies really well for clients. But converting that to business is always a challenge, not just for me, but for everyone. And you gave me a really clear-cut, precise, and non-salesy approach of just asking, how can I help people?
Yeah.
And it blew me away how confident I was to do that, because I love helping people.
Yeah.
And you just tapped into something that I really do naturally.
Yeah, sure. So why don't you show us what you've got there?
Well, as a result of that, and I didn't expect these outcomes, but there's 50 plus forms here. And you asked me to do these forms, and I said, yeah, I've seen you do it, and I can understand how that works, and I didn't really apply it to myself. And as a result of that, before the end of my presentation, people were filling these out and rushing them up to me on stage. I really wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
One, let alone 50 plus.
Yeah.
And that's one of the little steps that you got me to put in place through the experience that you've had and the years of doing it. But the way you instructed me how to do it and how to work around it, I just moulded into part of the person that I was. And I wouldn't have done this and I probably wouldn't have had one or two enrollments, let alone 50 plus.
Yeah.
And that was a real accomplishment. You helped me design it, and the feel that came through. But the biggest thing was you made it easy for everyone else who was signing the forms to sign the forms.
Sure, do the thinking for
There's no obstacles.
Yeah. And Mike, look, thank you for that, and I appreciate all your accolades, but what I want to say is that you've taken the consulting, you've taken the training, and you've worked it, and that's what I see makes a champion, and you clearly are a champion, and now you've got the fun work of converting 55 people, which is a quality problem, right?
Great problem to have.
We set a goal, 75 new clients, I think in the next
12
months, and we're probably going to get at least 50 within the next 6 weeks. So I'm really pleased to be working with you, Mike. And what I'd like to say, viewers, I'm just behind the camera here. Excuse me, a bit of a froggy voice, but Mike Cooper is a fantastic financial planner. He's a fantastic, highly skilled wealth coach. He's walked his talk, and if you want help in this area, go to michaelcooper.com.au. It's on the screen there, michaelcooper.com.au. Really easy guy to work with. First, success starts with a conversation and a chat, so get in touch with him. And again, thank you, Mike. I really look forward to all the great work we're going to do together. And to you viewers watching this video, you'll very likely see us on a stage together very soon. Thanks, Mike.
Cheers, buddy.
Show me what you can do. Show me what you can do.